Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hat. Without further ado, it's the Morning Gardeners Show. Okay, we're back in the yard with the Morning Gardener. That be me. Let's put the camera that way. That be me. So, here's what we're doing. We're getting leaves collected because it's the best time of the year to do it is in the fall and in the winter. Landscaping companies collect these leaves. They pay $35, $40, sometimes more, to dump them. If you get in touch with one, give me a number, tell him where to dump, you're home, call you before he dumps, and you're all set. So I got 2 loads here. These are about almost 6 feet high. And I put a couple shovels of soil in it. That's all I put in it right now. I don't want to do too much. A couple shovels of my older compost, which is in this hole here. I dig it out when I need it. Now, this is going to go down quite a bit, but it's going to leave at least about, altogether I got about 350 pounds of compost that's going to be here once it's all done. If I go to the store and try to purchase this, I'm going to pay a lot more than that, than just $0. So the landscaper made out because he got to dump it here for free. I made out because I have free compost for my orchard here, which is still on the young side. You see these little trees here. Well, you can't even really see it. I cut it back to knee height. See, about knee height. That's what I did. That's an apple tree. This is another apple tree with the leaves on it cut back. This one here has been cut back as well. That's the pumpkin I did this year. It will be fed to my worms, and you should see how the rules are. Cause you put this in there, and about 2 weeks it's gone. Well, yeah, about 2 weeks. All right, over here, this tree here is my best growing pear tree. This is a Bartlett, beautiful tree. You can see that. $9 for it. It took forever to grow, but now it's established and it's doing its thing. It was cut back real hard this year. I'm trying to get it to grow a good structure here. All this structure here I want good. Also wanted to build a good root structure. So here's the one that was touch and go when I first got it. It's doing better, and like the person at the garden store said to me, leave it in the ground, see what it does. And I said okay, and it took off the second year. This right here is a blackberry bush. It was on life support when I got it. It's doing good now. This one here is a raspberry, doing really good. And I'm happy with all the progress I'm getting, but it just takes patience. Over here is my cherry trees. And my battery's flashing low, so if it goes out, no big deal. Here's another cherry tree. I think that what I did is when I bought them, they labeled them wrong. These are 2 bings, which I don't mind having 2 bings. Bings are big, dark, sweet cherry. It's up there rated #1 as far as flavor and quality. This is my Thompson grapevine. Showed you this a number of times, but I think I'm really proud of that one. It did well this year. It produced. This one here is a cutting off of it, and that's going to do the next 2 years. I'll be getting grapes off of it. This one here has been grafted on a bud, which makes it a Thompson. And this here is a Delaware over here. That's a Delaware. Really small, but I don't care. It was given to me free. And this one here. There is that vine they say is going to get out of control and crazy. This is a kiwi, but this is a handsome kiwi called an Isaiah. It doesn't need a pollinator. It's just by itself. It produces fruit. Sometime in the first year, it produces fruit. So right now it looks good. We got some more cold nights coming. We'll see what happens. I got a little bit of dieback up here. You can see where it's really brown at. They said, but this thing will take 30 degrees below zero. So I'm going to see what it does this year, and then I'm going to build it up a little rack along this wall, and it'll run about 25-50 feet, and anywhere from 50 to 100 pounds of fruit a year. But the fruit doesn't last very long, so you got to sell it or give it away or something. But I need it because it's free. It'd be free. That's what I want to do. This is the Morning Garden, giving you more updates on my garden because people, you got to get out there and grow something. I'm not going to keep preaching that, but you got to because it's getting sticky. They even went up on the seeds. I now take my own seeds and I save them. These right here are going smaller leaves, but these keep coming back every year. Just try to grow some plants as well that come back every year, like the Swiss chard. And over here, let me show you something over here. This right here is mustard greens. Mustard greens. I'm gonna pick some of these this week. Look at that. You stir fry it, or you can put it with meat. And look at that. They love the cold, but not too cold. And they come back every year. And then when they go to seed, you get the seed from them. That way you're not running around buying seeds from everybody every year. This right here is supposed to be turnips. So I'm not worried about them. They're in the ground. This is my garden here. It's 400 square feet. And I don't dig it up. And when the years come, we'll come back here this year. I'm putting watermelon in, I'm putting cantaloupe, I'm putting honeydew in, I'm putting a whole lot of different things in. But this is a no-dig garden. I do not use a tiller because I'm not going to kill my soil. Tilling, it aggravates the soil, it tears up the structure, and it takes you back to ground zero. I know because I've done it. Over here is another part of my garden. So let me show you from here across to that gate there. That's my garden. It is over 800 square feet of garden. And that's enough to grow food for a family of 10 if you use the space the correct way. So that's it. Later, from the morning gardener. And his newly planted blackberry bushes right here, and his newly planted trees, which I cut back real hard. See the black soil around it? Yeah, that's right, planted at the same depth. Don't tamp them in, water them in. That's my motto. This is one was already started. This is called a starlet. Starlet, I think it is. And that's a cross-pollen, very good cross-pollen from all the trees. These were cut back real hard too. Look at that. These are my peaches. That's Georgia. This right here is a Red Haven. It rivals with the other big trees. This right here is another beautiful tree. That's called a Georgia. And this is a Red Haven. This is the biggest one I have. This one right here is another one. These are two peach trees, very young. That is Bartlett, and that's Duchess, a very sweet peach. And then here, right here, I'm having issues with this one. The boards are around to keep the weeds down for right now. And these are two Burbank, a plum, and this right here is I don't know what the name of it is. I got it in the house written down, but grow your own stuff, people. These trees cost me $9 a piece, and they're going to produce in their lifetime probably about $1,000 worth of fruit on each tree. Just take care of them and keep them fed, and you'll be surprised. Stop eating that chemical treated fruit from the grocery stores that they got it marked up so high it don't even make sense. That your family eating chemicals you can't even pronounce, and you're feeding that to your kids. You got any room around? Hell, you can grow these trees in containers. Just get online and figure out how to do it. And don't keep just saying, I don't want to do it because it's too much work. No, you're just lazy, and that's why you don't want to do it. But I was that way one time myself, and I got out of that. I said, no, I'm not. I went in there, paid $3 for 3 apples, and I said, I'm done. I said, I'm not going to be doing this. These will give me the sweetest, the best tasting apples with no chemicals. I don't grow none of my stuff with chemicals. This is all natural. And they keep using that buzzword, organic. And organic simply means without any chemicals. That's all. And it's been done that way for years. And now all of a sudden, man got involved and said, buy all these chemicals to get rid of insects. Buy these chemicals to get rid of this. Buy these chemicals to do this. And now you're addicted to using chemicals in your garden. All right, later, everybody. And if you like this video, comment. If you don't, comment. And subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. The Morning Garden. Thank you.